All right. I'm, of course, still the Big Mike 1983, or am I? And now it's time for my bread and butter. This is the first game I ever learned to speedrun due to, at the time, the 12-hour challenge. This is Ninja Spirit for the TurboGrafx-16. It is a port of an arcade game that is ridiculously difficult, made less difficult. It's basically super easy to learn. There's only one part of the game that is pretty complicated, but once you get the muscle memory down, it is very, very fun to just bust out at will. I mean, there have been plenty of marathons. I have busted this out with 0 D-rust whatsoever and still gotten about a 10-minute run. Just really, really, I implore you, encourage you, ask you, if you're going to be learning a new speedrun anytime soon, or you're new to speedrunning platformers in general, definitely give Ninja Spirit a try. Oh my god, Father! Also, because it's TG-16, you can use turbo. So this one, we exclusively use the fine ninja art of dynamite, because everyone knows TNT is a legitimate martial art. Alright, let's get our first spirit. Now, if you're truly speedrunning the game, you actually play this with only one spirit the entire time. And that's going to really manage your lag more. I prefer, though, the sheer firepower and staying aliveness of having 2 spirits, although I'm pretty sure the lag sometimes will still kill me. So, now that we're playing this version, I can go over some of the stuff on the window a bit better. So in the upper right is your life. You have basically 4 hits per life. Most enemies will deal 1 damage. Occasionally, some enemies will insta-kill you, and some will specifically deal, I believe, 3. So we're going to hang out here, and we're just going to pepper these ninja with grenades. They are fools for coming out of their wells. And then we are going to post up, and then immediately machine gun grenades into the demon's head. Demon God? Forgot exactly what Ashura is. I'll tell you what Ashura is. Dead. Dies much quicker than the Game Boy version. So, couple mechanics you do have to keep in mind if you are playing this. You never want to directly drop off of a platform. You lose all of your momentum. You always want to hop, and you also never want to attack while on the ground, because you will also stop and lose all momentum. What you want to do is exploit the mechanic that your ninja spirits move slightly after you do. And this is going to let you do a couple things. 1, it lets you attack while jumping to continue moving forward. And 2, it allows me to use one of my favorite things in the game, which is grenade drifting. What that is you jump into the air and attack down before your ninja spirits can follow you. So they do the same attack the exact moment you do, which means while you are throwing a grenade downwards, they are plopping a grenade on the ground to kill anything creeping up behind you. And this is going to really help manage lag in this stage especially, just because then less stuff can follow you and hang out on screen. So we're going to get into a little bit of an offset, and we're going to get the Axe Ogre. Now, the Axe Ogre will insta-kill us if he hits us. So I will take that fight a little bit more cautiously, depending on if I get a quick kill. And then we, of course, jump off the top of the screen. So this is what I'll really consider kind of the first run killer stage. The giant zombie DeVitos in this one, if they spawn, are going to one-hit kill you. There he is. So, yeah, we need to not have him slash me. Because, yeah, 1 hit and you're dead. If you are lucky, yeah, you can get him like that with the grenades in the back of the head. Occasionally, very occasionally, you can get through this part of the level without a single spawn of it. I'm not exactly sure what you have to do, but if I was a betting man, it would be flooding the screen with sprites. And then you see here that little, that guy, the bow staff monk. So if he hits me, it will take 3 damage. Or, you know, I'll take 3 damage. However, if he throws his bow staff and I hit it, it's an instant kill on me, and that sucks. So now we're gonna have Hanzo again, and Hanzo is about to learn you cannot parry an explosion. Not killing the first one? Yeah, I don't know, because I don't think, did I kill the first one this time, or did I run away? I don't know. Regardless, yeah, you can't parry explosions. It's just not going to happen. So this is an insta-kill hallway. The Sickle Ninja, if they hit you, you just die. And part of the problem of them is they can actually cancel out your grenade attacks. So you think they're about to die, but they just canceled, and then they turn around and get you. So we're going to try and keep hopping. And as long as you're not actually on the ground or stuck to the ceiling when they spawn, they won't attack. But it's really random. And then on this stage, we are going to just run up top. I used to switch to swords here, but I found out that the explosion you leave from hitting the guy right in front of you, plus the ones you're leaving on the ground, are enough to take out all the ninjas trying to stab your feet. As rude as that is. So, same thing, slowly falling ceiling. Insert Venture Brothers joke here. And we do have a lot more time for this one. You don't have infinite time, though, that's for sure. So you do always want to be moving to the right. And then the Rocks boss may kill me. It is always a complete crapshoot which direction they're going to go. And if I'm going to get trapped by them. But we're good this time. Bully. However, there was one time I, for some reason, magically squeezed between the 2 boulders. I do believe it's clipped somewhere on this channel. I will never do it again. I'm not even sure how I did it to begin with. It just happened. So here you get a little bit more oomph on your jump. It makes scaling better, and now we can talk about the farts. These fart clouds that show up are diabolical. The reason is they ignore iframes. So if one of them hits you center mass, it can quickly just completely drain your life. Oh, just missed. All right, we'll try one more time. There we go. And the kite boss is terrible. Just don't bring a kite to a bomb fight either. Just don't do it. And now the real Run Killer stage. This is way, way harder in this one than in the Game Boy version, because not only are we going to have these Ronin now, who will one-hit kill us, we're going to have these, as you see, kind of just fanning out kunai at us. And the hitboxes are a little janky. I'm okay with them missing me, though. Because we want all of our health, because we're eventually going to get to a part of the stage that is just, it basically turns into a bullet hell section. All right, not a great start. So now we're going to have all of these Kite Ninja very upset that I just completely embarrassed their boss in public, coming after me, launching little fans of kunai. All the while, we have bow staff monks all up in our business. While trying to dodge them and attack the Kite Ninja, there's a good chance you're going to get walloped midair by a bow staff and insta-die. But we're doing okay. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So this is the best boss in this game because you get to do nothing. The zombie DeVitos are going to spawn, and then eventually they all just explode to death. There is really nothing you can do to speed this up. If you're feeling saucy, you can just jump up and start throwing grenades at their heads, but it's not going to help much. Yeah, they can't reach you. They can't apparently scratch the middle of their backs either. And then out of frustration, they explode. How embarrassing. All right, and now the Ninja Cave of Doom. Oh, already took a fart cloud hit, so I have died many a time. So the location of where these fart clouds are is fixed. However, their timing is random. And like I said, they ignore iframes. That's why I'm already at only 1 health. We're gonna try and get... Oh, and it got me. Is this enough to start here, though? Or do I have to start the cave all over again? Let's find out. Ah, crap. Like, couple more feet, and I would have just started at the very end. That's alright. That's okay. Oh, and the Ronin got me! See, sometimes the final stage just falls apart on you. If you don't believe me, ask Cheats Viking Games. Oh no! We were doing so well. And this is what happens though if you lose all your momentum. This is probably the worst stage to die at the end of, just because of that. So we're gonna have to be a bit more safe with jumping around these Ronin until I can get my upgraded. There we go. Because once you can throw and you get a much bigger radius of the explosion. Oh, we got all 5 hits in 1 fart cloud. Oh. Oh no. The run collapses. Normally this doesn't happen unless we're in a race. I don't know how I survived that, but cool. Oh my god! I don't know if I'm jumping around too much or not enough. So you do have infinite lives and continues, which is what makes it a really easy starter speedrun. Which, trust me, normally your cave is going to go much better than this. It's just sometimes RNG is going to RNG. We just need to get up here. All right. So this is the ever-present Ninja Pit of Death. And you may look at it the first time you fall down here and go, what the hell game are you selling me, Mike? Now, all you need to know is once you get here, you're going to learn a pattern and you just need to muscle memorize it. You're going to drop down and go to the left. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to just ride this gap all the way to the bottom. And then that's it. You learn, you get the muscle memory, and you hope it stays with you. And you don't go too far to the left or the right. Oh, that almost was terrible. And we're done. All right, so that ended up being way above what I hoped it would be. That was originally going to be a sub 10-minute run. Unfortunately, the cave is going to cave. Photosensitivity warning, probably too late. I've killed half the audience, I'm sorry. But enjoy these sweet, sweet credit tunes. As you become the wolf, avenging your father. Yeah, it is quite the flashy game. Yeah, so it's just going to be one of those things of if you run it a lot, you are just by definition, if you don't die, you will very most likely get a sub 10-minute run. Cheese Viking Games and I are the basically gatekeepers of this. You have to defeat us to stand a chance. Because we are tied at, what are we at now, Cheese? Let's look. Hopping on to speedrun.com. Yes, so we are currently tied for, oh, we got some new runners. We are tied for 12th currently at 931. So there's the board. Check it out. If you like the Game Boy version, you can also check it out. Although that mod is not very active. It took them about 3 months to finally approve my run. And yeah, like I said, this is really a game if you are looking to learn a new platforming speedrun or even get into speedrunning to begin with. Super recommended. I mean, there's been plenty of guides. Any of us who know the run are more than happy to kind of teach you different strategies. The biggest strategy being never actually use the sickle, ever. Well, we can't, dog. We have to remain tied. So you have to beat us to get into the upper echelon. But when we first started running it, yeah, there were not many people on the board. So I am happy we were able to get a bit more activity going there. Yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to get my third game set, and I will be back shortly.